Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here for Where Waves Meet the Reef. Um, as per tradition at this point, as you will all have known, especially when I upload the last ZZZ video that I've recorded, I'm here to get to the event before it finishes. And yeah, so it looks like we're going to be heading to Nodcry. And apparently we're going to have Navia and Beto there, which is bound to be interesting. If I can't imagine how this is about to go. But you and Paimon receive a letter from the Curatorium of Secrets. Nefer seems to have a commission that only you can handle. This is cute. It's been a while, great hero of Teyvat. You've traveled far and wide, met countless prominent figures and big shots of the world, and as we both know, that breadth breadth of experiences of one few can hope to match. In fact, I have a business matter that I believe you are uniquely suited to handle. You will, of course, be generously compensated. If you're so inclined, head to the Curatorium of Secrets at your earliest convenience, and we can talk details. Let's go and talk details.
So, it is from Nefer. She sure dialed up the charm, huh? Sounds like the payout could be huge, though. Let's head to the Curatorium and check it out.
Ah, yes, for the payout. For glory. Let's head all the way. Too far. We've gone too far. Yeah, I'm very interested. What is it that Nefer seems to think we are the best suited for? What's in store for us today? To be fair, I'm both excited yet genuinely terrified. It's Nefer. You can't really truly know all of the intentions behind her motive. But you know, if it's because of our friends, then I'm all for it. If not, the mystery will continue.
Hello? Anyone here?
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected.
Oh, really?
That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony.
Opening ceremony. So, what do you need us to do?
How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip.
That's true.
Now tell me, Traveler and Paimon, have you heard of the Nodcry Trade Expo?
I can't say I have, actually.
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business from all over Teyvat. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nodcry Trade Expo was born.
Look at Ashru.
So, is it like a business convention?
In a sense.
Yeah.
It's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
I think we actually looked into a quote-unquote legal black market during Ino's event when we were looking for, was it 70% sweet? But so is that why you asked me to come?
Yes. The Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally, I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own.
What's so unique about this year?
Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections. Hence why
Okay.
I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Oh, so that's where the traveler comes in.
It does totally make sense to have us. Typically, in at least several of the regions now, we should know a few people. And, even if we don't know them personally, our name does travel around. But I'm always willing and happy to help Yehoda.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination.
It's nice of you to look out for Yehoda.
I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths. In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, are you in?
Yeah, should be a piece of cake, but then there's also sure, but what's the catch? Hmm. Yeah, there must be something else behind this. I don't believe it.
Good instincts. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In principle, the Nodcry Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
That said, the Guild does have one line that is not to be crossed. I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch.
Yeah, for us to uphold this, what's the rule?
No violence
Oh,
at the
okay.
expo. The Guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
Yeah, and even if it was legal or black market in general, I can imagine markets could get violent pretty easy.
If that line is crossed, the event will descend into chaos.
Understood.
Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So if you ever want my judgment on the matter, just come find me. The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nashatown. Yehoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well. All right. I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep, we got this!
Yep, here goes nothing. Okay. Never anything else to say before I leave?
If you find yourself in a tricky situation,
Not really.
just come
Okay.
find me.
I'll be back. I'll head the right way and then I'll be back. Let's see. Not too far away from here. I'm sure we can make this work. If that's actually right next to a teleporter, maybe? I don't mind gliding over here, which is why I'm doing it. I had no stamina. That was a little scary. Yehoda. Actually, wait. This wasn't always like this. Not that I recall. Oh, look how cute everything is here.
This is where Nefer said the expo should be.
Let me think. Yeah! Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup. Where are
Oh.
the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Sorry, one question at a time, please.
Yeah, they're already overwhelming her quite a bit here.
Oh, I should have just stopped the cat wrangling.
Oh.
Hey, Yehuda! Traveler! Paimon! Sorry. I've got kind of a line here.
We're your
Don't worry.
backup.
We're not here to pile more work on you.
Yeah, no. Nefer asked us to help you out.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver! I'm seriously drowning over
No.
here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor. Never asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help? Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in.
Got
At
it.
least
Ooh.
I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehuda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything. Am I?
Baby, you are Yehuda. But, you know, it's okay. I have faith that you'll remember.
Looks like Yehuda's doing her freaking out face again.
Don't panic. We're on your team here.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of. Let's start with the basics then. What does participant coordination involve? Exactly. It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
Yep. That was the big one.
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Aino, but as for the other 2, they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them, okay?
You gotta believe in me, okay?
Got this.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
Paimon. Paimon, I have faith in the Traveler, okay? But you just jinxed us. What if something terrible happens now?
You don't get it. One of them's the
Oh.
captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the
Oh
high
my
seas,
God.
and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on their bad sides, 100% a no-go. If something goes wrong, let's hope that's a big if, don't engage. Just tell him you work for Boss Neff.
Send him Nefer's way.
You have a bunch of work still, right? Leave the merc captain and gangster boss to us. Oh, lifesavers, the both of you. Not cry hot dogs are on me later, I promise. And whatever else you want.
No, it's on me,
Anyway,
Yehuda. I got
I'm
this.
guessing the 2 sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses. I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
That is true. Why is this one participant getting special privileges? Anyways, you know, I have a feeling that this shouldn't be too bad. Oh, should I start with... Let's go start with Aino. The flagship is literally right there. That's amazing. But okay. I'm pretty sure it mentioned the craft shop. So I think Aino might be here. I could always back check before just teleporting myself over here. But where's the fun in that? And again, Yehuda, no. We got this. Especially because we know these people. Her imagination of Navia and Beto is just amazing. I might actually need to select the menu. Oh, never mind. Oh?
Hey, you two!
Who is that little one?
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
Hello, Anefa.
We're helping out Never with some expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking part.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
Whack and smack. Okay.
Oh! Is that her submission for the expo?
Why does it look so concerned?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the expo.
Wait! So Aino is actually gonna trade one of her bots?
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her
Yeah.
finished products. What she's trading at the expo is the blueprint, not the finished product.
Yeah, they can go and figure it out themselves.
Oh. So, are you guys ready to head over then? Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good spot for you, and she's worried people are gonna start asking questions.
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
Oh! Paimon's never
yeah, no,
seen Aino
she's
this
focused,
serious
focused.
before.
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being extra thorough.
Where'd all the money go? Some kind of expensive research?
Andy?
Negative. It's our dessert funds that are
Yep.
lacking.
Knew it.
We have had at least
Oh, no.
47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds.
I
As
know.
such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other. And
He's
not
looking
too long
over.
ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
No surprises there. Can't s-
All right, done. Thwack and Whack defense bots, do me proud.
Looks like we can head over now.
Good, good. I wish you luck in your sweets endeavor. You lead Aino and Anefa to the venue. Suddenly the moles on the banner make a
This
lot of
looks
sense.
like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, Aino.
It does. Look at the flagship in the back.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind.
Say the
I
flagship.
just know
That's
it.
definitely the sale.
Thanks for the help.
No problem.
No problem. Oh, and for registration, is it just gonna be
Me
you
and
two?
Paimon.
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the
Okay.
expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
And leave all the work to you.
Good point.
So yeah. No surprise there, really. In Thwack and Smack defense bots, you need to participate in combat simulations with Anefa to test the efficacy of guard mechanisms by deploying a variety of guard mechanisms. You must defeat the enemies commanded by Anefa and prevent them from breaching the stronghold behind you. It does sound fun, but... Oh, look at that fucking robot! Oh, this really is an Aino creation. Okay. That's one. We're gonna head to the giant ship. That is so the flagship, okay. Well, Alcor, flagship's down here. Anyways. I may be mildly tired, guys. Wait, if Beto's here, and I don't know. I didn't
Is
see
this-
Kazuha. I think he's off on a journey. It's just gonna be Beto. It's the Alcor.
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
That makes even more
Beto!
sense.
The infamous mer captain who sails the high seas.
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
We're just hyping you up, you know?
Long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat.
I do feel bad. Yehoda thought this would be scary, and then we're gonna know these people.
Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
About the registration.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
Oh, what is it?
What
Is that a model of the ballista?
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the
It
Guizhong
is!
ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models.
I called it.
It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are gonna be fighting to get their hands on it.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff
Yeah,
like this?
it sounds a little dangerous, but I mean,
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
true. And also good. We do not
Never
need
wasn't kidding when she
massive
said
weapons
no
here.
restrictions, huh?
But who's gonna buy something like this?
Oh, I'm sure someone will buy it.
Oh, Yelan!
Buyers from all over Tevat will be in attendance after all.
I was not expecting you to be
Yelan?
here.
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelan was aboard.
Okay.
You here for the expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beto was kind enough to lend me a ride, so no need to register me with the expo. Anyway,
Got
it's
it.
been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium.
I will definitely let Nefer know. But also, I don't think we should be asking what kind of work, because I think that could get us on the list of people who know too much.
The sensitive kind.
Yes,
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
100%.
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
About time! I've been itching to see Nod cry from the bottom of a bottle.
You'll definitely be able to, Beto.
All right,
Also, that's
it
a
for
long
registration.
message.
Follow us, and we'll take you to the venue.
Why are you stress crying?
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad spot. When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. It's a real thrill, you'll love it.
Oh, I bet. Oh, this is the combat one. Aim at target. Oh, yeah, I remember this from the live stream. Okay. No, this could totally be fun. But it's
Would you
time
like
to
to go
actually
moon
find our
gazing?
last person,
You
which
can
is
sit in my
Navia,
rocking chair and
at
admire
the
the view.
flagship.
Or
I'm sorry, Columbina. I didn't mean to cut you off, I swear. I still love Nod Cry music.
The flagship.
Oh, there she
Guess
is!
This participant decided to figure out lodging first.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia! It's been forever!
Yeah, wait, when was the last time we spoke into Navia? It does feel like forever. You're here for the expo?
You got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
What a
Is
fan.
that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things,
Clorand
but
and
should be
Chevreuse
back in
are
a
here?
sec. Oh, speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Oh my god.
Clorand! Chevreuse!
Okay,
Here too!
Nodcry is a chaotic and dangerous place. considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
True, Chlorand. You can also just admit that you wanted to go on this trip with Navia. But okay, Chlorand's not that much of a surprise to me. I don't know. Navia, Chlorand, it does seem like they'd be in the same space together. But Chevreuse is here. Oh, I'm sorry.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on. Look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
Navia, I just spoke to Paimon about this. You can't go and jinx yourself and others like this.
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Okay.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it. Should we mark you down for
Are
that
you
for
here
two,
for
Chevreuse?
business? What's up?
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our
Okay.
recent cases have had ties to Nodcry.
So just like Yelan, your own
And
special
that's
business.
Paimon's cue to butt out. Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
Oh, okay.
So
A
it's
portable system,
A
yeah.
weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are gonna be the first to go.
Guess so. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevreuse feels wrong.
Hey, Chevreuse, we're just gonna go and do some shady business, okay?
I
Don't
don't
worry about
mind.
it.
I've read quite a bit about lawless territories and crime novels before. As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things done here.
Fair
And
enough.
on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol members waiting on me.
Till next time, Chevreuse.
Well, ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us.
All right, let's get this show on the road. I want to get a bit of shopping in as well.
Here for business, but it's actually secretly a vacation. Seems Navia style. You lead Navia and Chlorand to the venue.
Wow, it's even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like Yehoda needs a lot of help.
Well, Chlorand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance.
Will
The
do.
3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
This is all stuff I'll need to worry about later. Ooh. Why? Why?
What was that for?
Bullying a kid?
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine now.
That's not how this works. You're about to earn yourself a fucking spot on the floor, too. I mean, I probably shouldn't be condoning more violence. Oh,
It's
the hero is here.
We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us.
Trying to
A
intimidate.
troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. Oh, I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him.
It's
no
not gonna work,
problem.
but I wish. I wish.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
That doesn't mean hit
What's
somebody.
that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys?
Because they came here first, bitch. I'm sorry you're slow and you can't sell in this spot. And then now you've resorted to violence because, oh my god, this is just so unfair. Excuse me?
I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild.
Okay, and? Aren't you talking about how this is fucking black market shit? Of course people are gonna use their connections. Are you trying to be the fucking police of connections in the illegal Black market? Oh my god. Really? Oh, this is... Oh.
Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
You missed a fucking deadline. You said it yourself. Not only did they have connections, I bet they probably also didn't miss a deadline. Unlike you. Oh, he really is trying to police an unpoliceable event. That's...
Hey, we earned our place, fair and square.
And then he resorted to violence.
As if.
I will...
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Just you wait.
Now you're threatening children. The fuck?
Who the heck was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger.
I don't think it's over, Yehoda.
I'm still shaking.
Oh.
It was close. Almost had to pull the never card.
It's okay. It's okay, Yehoda.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson.
Oh, her smile.
Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? Was it again?
Wait, is this because, they're guardian? Oh. Okay.
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
That is not the voice I was expecting. From this decidedly kid. I will admit. Okay.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
All right, Ashvapati, the one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face.
Oh, damn.
You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. And no one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right?
Yeah.
There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
It's just what will sell most.
But most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
I mean, I don't want to judge him. There's always a possibility out there that they might sell. Maybe not the best, maybe not the most, but who's to say people aren't out here looking for these things?
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be reckless.
Okay, got it.
The technology, yeah. We don't know the inner workings of the toys here.
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part? They'll sell tons better that way.
It's a little scary, but actually, Yehoda, in a way, some people might want them to look more innocent so they can kind of slip by a little bit easier. Again, that's horrifying. I don't know if I'm completely okay with us selling possible dangerous weapons to people who might use them for nefarious deeds. But, you know, at the end of the day, there are people who might actually like that.
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the expo because the kids thought it would be fun. All I care about is them having a good time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're still gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work. It's unavoidable sometimes. But I want them to have better.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them.
You were gonna do that
What
anyway.
the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
You're doing what you know you want to do.
That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehoda, you three?
Thank you, Miss Yehoda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
It looks like we'll have to give her extra help now.
Got it. I should get going then.
Wow! Way to step up, Yehoda!
She always does. For better or
I'm just looking
worse.
out for some kids. How hard could it be?
Very. These are children.
Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
Oh. Poor girl.
Relax! We'll help you out! Oh, also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right?
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening. Talk to you later.
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Yeah. Thank you for agreeing with me, Ether. We should help out as much as possible.
Attention, everyone.
Oh, Dory. Hello, Dory.
Registration is now complete. On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Nod Cry Trade Expo is open for business.
Oh. Oh, this is really cute. Oh, look at Yehoda. Look at her. Okay. We are ultimately going to be here for the story. Let's just, one, and then we will be back.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
Let's visit our friend's booth.
Huh?
Starting with you.
Wonder how Beidou, Navia, and Inefa's goods are selling. Let's go check!
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants, correct?
Yeah, did something happen?
Just now, as Aino was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the expo.
Oh.
My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you for help.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
Let's
Come
go
with
check
me.
it out. Oh!
A device that uses Numa and Ducia energies in battle.
Never mind.
With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
Are we talking about the goods we're selling and how dangerous they are? Or is there stuff, like, is the stuff we're selling very similar to each other's cases right now? But then also, yes, they have unofficial ties to the thing. What do they need Aino for?
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
You know, you two knew you were coming to an event. Well, you knew about the event that was going to be selling some not super on the nice side of things radar. And then here you are going, man, these things you're selling, holy shit, man, they could be used by so many criminals. It would make things so much more difficult.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
Oh, it's from the Institute.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
Oh, jeez.
Huh?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons as well.
Oh. Oh, it's just because Aino has a habit of creating war machines. She got dragged in. No, she has no ties with anyone but herself. She just wants some sugar, so she needs to sell things.
The Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations. But I think in this case...
I'm overthinking it.
Yep.
I think so.
Yelan? Chevron? What are you doing here?
Traveler. Paimon. How did you find this place?
We got asked for help.
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
She really is.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Aino is not involved in this case.
Okay, so there is really something big going on. Okay.
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Inefo, why don't you go and get Aino out of here? There's no danger to her.
Understood.
Yeah, we got this. I know. She's like, what just happened?
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
Okay, damn.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
When we talked earlier, it seemed like you were both hiding something. Yeah, it's something about their missions.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this, but now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler, and Miss Chevra seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstandings.
Agreed.
I'm all ears, you know. I'm already here to help one friend out. Why not help others?
Miss Chevres and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in.
Makes sense.
I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beto?
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
I wonder...
Yes. There's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
But, what about Nefer's golden rule?
Well, violence. What if we don't resort initially to violence? I mean...
No.
Yeah.
I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well...
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start.
Without a doubt.
If the Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
I mean, I'm willing to help you guys
Fine.
without that. And besides, you know, Neff might have some issues, but I'm sure she'll also be like, okay, here's the back door, how you can get around this. Here's the 5th loophole you can use. Like, surely things are gonna be okay. It looks so ominous, but that's Sandrone's plate. Sorry, I'm still waiting for Sandrone. Here we are.
Nefer! You here? Turns out, we actually do need your help with something.
And it's totally what you're smirking about, right?
Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevres from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Yep.
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing he would do is bring us here.
How
Yeah,
else
quite
could I
well.
have gotten us all to the negotiating table?
Yeah, you know, when we're offered something, there's always at least 5 different reasons why.
Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Yes, might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
So this
Let
is their
me
first
guess.
slip-up?
Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from.
Yeah, that's a plan.
And it pointed right to the Nodcry Trade Expo.
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this.
But that's the deal.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle.
But there has to be a workaround for that too, because yes, this is in deals, but if they're trying to capture the person, a deal can still go through. You know, I don't... There has to be a way. And it's a lawless land. It's good of us, it's nice of us to come to the people running the expo and like trying to make sure it's working out well. But in theory, because it's a like lawless place, it's not like there's police we can go to. In theory, they can, even if it kind of maybe breaks possible future working together, they can go and do it. There's nothing major stopping them other than maybe, you know, their ties to us.
I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
So do it in private?
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Well, she said out in the open, so, you know, if we just kidnap it... I mean, what?
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Yep, if they're through the
Oh.
expo.
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the
There we
investigation.
go. More work.
We have a deal.
We've just been used as a bargaining chip. Not
Then
even
you
bargaining,
have my
insurance.
thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are a success.
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler.
Yeah, I didn't want there to be any conflict between you guys anyway.
In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
No problem. Ah, damn. Okay, part 1 complete. We have a mystery on our hands. First.
When this is all over...
Okay.
Looks like we'll be working together quite closely. The pleasure is all mine, of course.
This whole negotiation really feels like something out of a light novel.
It does. Everything's falling into place a little bit too well. But don't worry, guys. We definitely got this. And I'm sure it's going to be swell. New day. But okay.
Well, it's been 2...
Ah. Come on. No. Anyway.
Let's go check in with Yelan and Chevres.
Sorry, Paimon. Instead of V, I hit C. That's my bad. Entirely. Wait. Got him.
Yeah.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
Oh, it's so tiny.
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
It's like,
Can
I got
give it
this.
a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Oh.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two. I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing? Wait.
Hey, you know, she's still also selling a product.
No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
Paimon, what the heck?
I'm sorry. Are these 3 preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair.
No,
Come
it's
on.
okay.
Time to go.
No, it's fine.
Oh, do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Nothing, you know, it's all free.
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Long stare.
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
It should be
Why
fine.
not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play, and boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? The
Yeah.
battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
A little bit
Is that
dangerous,
so?
but sure.
I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys.
Yeah.
Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
I didn't like the energy for that. I don't know why, but the beginning of this tape here is that so. I've heard the people in the UA also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys. I don't know. Even that line in its delivery, it has me questioning. It could be pointing out to, you know, some of the differences of, you know, how, like, all the stuff they had in stuff, but I don't know. I can't explain why, but that was not a good vibe.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just
Envious, yeah.
envious. That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Hey, Elon. I know Paimon's shouting. That wasn't my fault.
Where did you come from?
Shh.
Yeah, shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Oh, ooh.
Steady now.
Group huddle. What? Ether! What the fuck?
That's mighty expensive.
What the fuck was that jump for?
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
Oh?
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Yes, yes.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
That seems a little too easy.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
All of us grouping up. Encirclement of bullets and silk. Discuss what to do next. I hit character again. Okay. I'm playing this game for a while. I know what I'm doing. I mean, that is a safe location to be discussing this, that's for sure.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
Oh, it's fine, Navia. I'm sure there's the next time.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
True.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area.
But yeah, no, turns
Turns
out
out,
it's a little bit more widespread.
we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask, though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
No, it's not gonna be that simple.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that, but only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon.
Yeah, we'd have to actually give
Aren't
them
you
the
worried
problem.
about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a
Okay, you
large-scale
two,
search
calm
and seizure
down.
operation in Nodcry?
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing.
Yeah, they're gonna knock
back and
heads.
forth is to be expected.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
Yeah. This is the most comrade thing to do. I mean, Yelan and Xiao were like this as well, and, you know, they seem to respect each other a lot, so I think this is pretty normal.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions.
Yep. That's something she's learned from that exact situation I brought up.
So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, just some aggressive back and forth, and, you know, things work out.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Yeah.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Sounds good to me. He definitely does not stand a chance against the 2 of us. To be fair, he doesn't even stand a chance against you, but...
Ha! Let's do this thing!
Yeah! Face of business right there. It is the serious music playing now. Okay, we're going to the flagship. Time to do some def not shady deals.
Ad
That I
Astra
can assure you.
Abyssosk.
Go. Up, Paimon.
There he is!
Shh, Paimon. Shh. Let them speak.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
I was gonna say, she's really just painting
Nothing.
a picture here.
Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue.
Take that!
Oh, Paimon!
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
Oh, he's about to
The
get
captain of the Special
beat up.
Patrol will take it from here.
Oh yeah, no, she's waiting. We let that drop
One just
really
popped up.
quick.
Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed.
Ooh.
Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way!
Ooh. Oh! Okay.
Nope, not this way.
Oh, this...
Had enough? Then turn around!
Oh gosh. No bloodshed. We're just gonna blow shit up.
Out of
with him.
steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day!
Oh. Oh, this is gonna hurt him. Oh. Okay.
My leg!
Well then.
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts
Oh!
of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20.
She's like, I have numbers.
Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Oh my gosh.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, we have quite the group here ready to take you out.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
Fucking hell, Navia. Navia. Oh my god. Oh, girl. Okay.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
True.
Ugh.
You have to live with it, Clorant. It's just your new life as Navia, Navia's bodyguard.
Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work? I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yeah, you're in for a rough ride.
The operation was a success, right?
We don't have the boss yet, Paimon.
So
It's not
far.
over.
Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
Sounds good. Navia's help, Yelan and Chevers escort the suspects away.
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. Not a single one got away.
Not a single one that we know of. I don't know. I still think that was too easy. As intimidating as Chevres was, I don't believe it was going to be that simple. The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevres will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Without a doubt,
Excuse
there's
me?
gonna be more.
Are you the traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh, please don't be the situation I was talking about earlier.
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Okay, we're going.
Now let's get a move on.
Yep, nope. We're moving. We are going... Can I just teleport to it? This would be so much faster if the answer is yes. Yes. Oh, you're pacing. What happened, Yehoda? What's up?
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse?
Wait. What do you mean by that, Yehoda?
Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself
Yes,
to
yes.
after today is over.
I'll treat you to 10.
One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
Were things messed with or stolen while she was away? Or... What?
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got to
Oh,
help me,
there was
traveler.
a... Oh, okay.
Theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
That's not good at all.
A theft? How did that happen?
Yeah, no, it had to have been during that very small window of us being away. Which, it's crazy that that's how that worked.
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
It's fine, Yehoda, we're friends.
Beto? Wait, that means...
Yeah, but someone stole the ballistas, which... Did someone actually manage to get through? But it couldn't have been any of the informants unless it was... But we're assuming the big boss is further away. But to be fair, it doesn't have to just be the boss. It could... I really don't want it to have anything to do with the guardian of those kids, but he just... I can't explain to you why. He just... The envy. It was something else with envy.
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
And each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we
Don't
would
let
be
Neff know.
super appreciative. Do we have to tell her?
Yes.
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
What's going on, you three?
Miss Yehoda.
What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashvapati told us to come see your booth.
Okay.
It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about.
Yeah, he has something to do with this. Oh, no.
Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehoda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
That's
And?
not good.
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that, but...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez! The guild is never gonna recover from this!
You know, things happen.
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So,
Yikes.
this just went from bad to worse.
Oh, uh-oh.
The question is, was he acting alone, or is he connected to the crime ring? That's what I'm a little concerned about. It's one thing if he turns out to be working on his own, and it could just be, you know, maybe some resentment or something else running him. But if he's part of the crime ring, this is really bad.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Dory, do you know anything? You're in the back there.
Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though.
Yeah, it's not their
Right?
fault. Yeah.
No, of course not, but... how do we explain this?
Yehoda,
You
it's
want to look
a
out for
lot
these
going on.
kids, don't you?
Ooh.
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Oh.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
I guess we're on the same page
Yep,
then.
same page. Don't worry, Yehoda.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do!
You know, this whole time I've been saying, hey, Dory, do you know anything? But I haven't actually walked up to Dory. Jeez, Dory, you're just ahead.
Uh-oh. It's Lord Songima Bay! Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time. Well, hello! Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo Manager Yehoda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss out.
I don't know if I want to take part in these
I'm
deals.
not remotely surprised to see Dory here. This event's practically made for her.
Yeah, she attends religiously every year. And she's always the seller who we get the highest number of complaints about.
I believe it.
Complaints? Every single Mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair.
Yeah.
If people regret their purchases and want to grumble about it behind my back, that's not my problem.
I can hazard a guess as to why people might be complaining.
I know. And every dispute ends in your favor after you've peppered the buyer with 1,000,001 reasons why you're not in the wrong. It's just, could you maybe not find a way to send every single one of your customers complaining to me this time?
Yeah, come on. Send them to
Begging
Nap.
you,
I'm sure that's going to be fine.
Songima Bay, for me, please.
Please. So that's why you came to see Dory. Just to beg her to rein in the ripoffs?
How about this?
Oh!
A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more than half of my customers. Sound good?
Still sounds like a lot of people. Yeah.
Works for me, I guess.
Yehoda, send them to me. Don't worry, I'll take it. I got you. Thought we were gonna question Dory. It turns out we just found out all of the trauma she's sending. Can I talk to all of them? Can't.
This exhibitor's demands are ridiculous.
What's wrong?
Sorry, I'm getting us off track, but
this exhibitor is
just
apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some extremely unrealistic demands about how he wants them stored.
Oh.
I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but I'm sorry. It's unreasonable to expect us to meet these requirements.
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, aren't you?
Tumaini?
Yep, that's me.
Yep, that's Tumaini, all right. So, what exactly do you need?
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just had that moment of laugh because I literally I was like, yeah, Masters of the Nightwind. I mean, we can go and hit up Seat Lolly if you have any complaints, but I didn't say it. Oh, yeah, man, you just know we go straight to Seat Lolly. We have the key to her place. We can just drop on in and be like, hey, one of your disciples over here, they were causing some trouble. Here's their name and their location. But anyways, nice negotiating with you.
Whatever Tumaini means, it seems like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff.
Don't worry, I got you. If anyone from Natlan is causing you trouble, just bring up Tumaini. If they have any sense, they will leave you alone, Yehoda. Now, as for Fontaine...
Welcome to the Treasure Hoarder booth.
Oh, Treasure Hoarder.
The Treasure Hoarders have a booth?
I mean, why not?
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Teyvat. The stuff they dig up is perfect for a place like this.
But can one person really represent their entire organization?
No way. Treasure Hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is crazy complicated. The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. You know, to boost Spire confidence. Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one Treasure Hoarder booth. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a Treasure Hoarder second.
Fruity Order. Does that actually sound familiar, or is it just something I feel like I would accidentally say when I'm half asleep? I actually don't know. We're gonna say it sounds familiar.
Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and wide for its heroic deeds.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now. Although, this guy's a new face.
A new face, okay. Anyways, we have a... Oh, I guess there's... Oh! You know, I feel like I should talk to you all now that I'm thinking about it. But this is the one person who truly matters. It's Leapin. Okay, I'm on a roll. I thought I could go back.
Wait, that's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
Why, if it isn't the Traveler. Knew there'd be some big names here.
Let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the expo to receive a
Oh,
complaint.
unfortunate.
We've received word that the muskets you're selling are a few shots away from turning into scrap.
Well, yeah. It's written here plain as day.
Oh, they're complaining about something they should know already? That's unfortunate entirely. What?
Muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best practice is to pray that it doesn't explode before each use.
I mean, okay then.
Oh, wait, so you weren't speaking in code to cover your tracks?
I don't know. The code of the condition is extremely poor. Please just honestly at this point, every shot you take, pray it doesn't explode. Like, that could be code. I wouldn't put it past them, but it also does just sound like they're telling the truth.
Code?
Yeah, sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low, so they dress it up as junk beforehand. Happens on the black market all the time.
Yeah, I can
You're
see that.
overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them, but my superiors thought we might as well try and make some more off of them. And who knows? If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times, the buyer hasn't totally wasted their money, have they?
Yeah, that's
Guess
technically
not.
true. Yeah.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just scream black market to you?
It does. Like, you know, we're out here thinking all these powerful things that do 100% work are, you know, super bad. But the thing is, it's a black market. You're to expect sometimes to be shammed with some dangerous thing where it either A, will do the job you wanted it to do, or B, it will do quite the number on yourself.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
who would buy something like this?
Maybe collectors who don't care if it works, and desperados who don't care if it explodes.
It's bound to
Fair
happen.
enough.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure you understand what you're getting into. Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong,
Oh, yeah,
like
makes sense,
if
makes
a
sense.
customer has a bad reaction to one of your products, the expo can't take any responsibility.
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure
Mondstadt
Mondstadt vintage.
vintage.
Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
Really? Wow-wee! You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
Ah, you're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels, all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing.
I believe that entirely, yeah.
But that's where my connections come in. With me, you get Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
Cool! What kind of connection?
Yeah, who's giving you the goods? I won't tell Grandmaster
Hey!
Dean.
You can't go around asking people questions like that.
Why not? Mondstadt's my home. I won't sit.
Hey, look! It's our old pal leaving!
And it is,
Oh,
Paimon.
it's you two. Been a while, hasn't it?
That it has.
Wait, you know this guy too? Okay, I'm slowly starting to get why Boss Neff asked you to help me out.
I know everyone here. Don't worry,
Ah,
Yehoda.
You must be the expo manager. Was there something you needed from me?
Nope, just checking in. You're just selling a few ordinary items, is that right?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay. I mean, we've got people selling toys this year, so why not?
Why not?
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items don't have to fetch an ordinary price, you know? I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their hidden value.
Okay.
Cool. Well, you do you. I'm certainly not gonna stop you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business?
I'll pass for now, but are you not in the box of Marvels business anymore? Also, hello. Hi.
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods. The
Oh,
ones you
what?
see here are just for decoration.
I'm sad. I want them back, Leavin.
But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of Box of Marvels should the opportunity arise later.
Understood, sir. Till next time. Till we meet again. In a distant land. Okay. To the curatorium. Yes, welcome. Oh, well, we exchange intel.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter.
Never that simple,
this will
never.
all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert, but apparently we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Non-Hoyo not too long ago.
Their eyes.
Their eyes?
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something.
Oh?
About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups.
Oh?
Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, it's awful to still hear about, though, but we did learn from going through Nefer's little story bit, too, just how we already knew generally how hard it is for the people in the desert, but, like, it's just devastating when, you know, you're slowly getting to meet the people and, like, almost hearing their firsthand recounting of it.
If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Well, are we back in the weapons business then?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons.
Oh, but your toys were...
Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, We can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
There you go. Look at that teamwork.
Seizure?
Love it.
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
You know, as much as I want to ensure that I'm getting paid for this, it's also no worries. I'm gonna see this through to the end. Oh, I was right at the end of Act 2. Oh, okay. Toys for the children. I don't want the uncle to be very involved in any of this big stuff because that would just be so awful for them. But at the same time too, I don't know where else that could be going.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
We're down in our spot, it looks like. Yes.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst-case scenario?
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Clarande and I have got things covered at the expo.
Yeah, gotta keep up with that.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Let's go.
Wait!
Oh.
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
We know. It's just... Do you really think Uncle Ashvapati is working for the bad guys?
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before.
Could he be coerced?
Maybe he really is working for those
Oh,
people
no.
and was afraid of getting caught. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
It's not quite black and white. In the unfortunately, I do see that maybe he did have ties with all of the very bad stuff going on, or even if he didn't, now it's possible he's straying on that little darker path. But it is always also possible this has been his only way to make sure you guys could grow up in a different environment and maybe have the things he was never granted, which does not make him doing these bad things okay, but it could be a way to see it. So it's like it's not quite as heavy, but it also depends. If he's been part of something very fucked up, I don't know. I can't give you that.
That's not for us to say.
Mhm.
Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and
Yeah.
selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people.
Yeah.
Really?
I had an argument and I'm
The
gonna
same
drop
is
it.
true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why.
Exactly.
There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person.
Exactly. Navia would know this firsthand too, so yes.
In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashvapati do something like that?
How
And there
about
could be
this?
multiple reasons.
I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound. Then you can ask him yourselves.
Thanks, miss.
Okay. That did calm them down, so they're not gonna be honest.
This
Really good job.
situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises?
It is, but
It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
I'm very scared, but we got toys for the children. I want this to go on the side of it's still fucked up, but now we get the clear picture of what he was hoping for, and not just he's not able to brush off his possible old ways. I don't know. Again, the way he reacted to Beto being all nice and just bringing things up, it just wasn't okay. Is that, I think here? Yeah.
Stop right there!
Ooh, okay.
Where is he?
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the
Yeah.
area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
There must still be a trail, too, if it's fresh. This is one of the times I wish we ran into a Melusine. Surely, with our ties to them, they'd be able to help us out. Oh, okay, we're gonna start here.
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading back to them. The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene. That's the clue that led us to Nodcry.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
It seems like it.
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all.
Yeah, what if he's just...
How does the same clue get left behind at two separate scenes and picked up by two separate law enforcement agencies?
That's what I was thinking.
Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
Like, is he trying to lure us to, like, capture the big scheme and end it? Is he trying to lure us for a trap? What's the purpose behind this? Because it seemed very way too coincidental when Yelan and Chevras first went. It looks like we're going after our same guy, and then when they explained it as they found something, they've never slipped up, but this one time it led to Nodcry. It screamed a setup. For what? I don't know, but it screams setup.
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose.
For reason, again.
But for what reason?
Hey, there's a letter here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
You think he knew we would come here?
I wouldn't completely doubt it.
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
we need third clue. Do they have anything to say here?
Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Strange. Did he lead us here on purpose?
I mean, he even left one of the ballistas, actually. Right here, yeah. I didn't notice it till I went to talk to them.
Wait! Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
And that's gonna be a problem for sure.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
Is this gonna be an inside job, but as in, like, he went in because he wanted
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal
But it might not
gang,
be what we thought, yeah.
It might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead.
Let's read the letter and find out.
That would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the
he's
ring.
about to go do something drastic.
I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
Allow me to confess to my crime. This could go really bad.
It all started with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst.
Oh, so was he brought in?
Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
Possibly, but I mean...
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you.
Oh, you've just been
Here,
taking them in.
Give me your canteen.
Oh.
You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off.
Every little bit helps.
All I know is weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones,
Yeah, so he
old
was the one
ones,
able to
new
bring
ones.
them all of this stuff.
I believe the essence of Kashara research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive techs without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
Yeah.
I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Okay, they even called it overkill.
Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
What leads
I've heard you Kashara scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
Oh, okay.
You mean, like, toys?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
All right, then. And just like that, a Kashara scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days.
Yeah, this is too nice.
But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything. Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Chief, should we drive him off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over.
Oh, I hate that
All
in these
matters
environments being
is keeping
kind
the
is a
people here
problem.
safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been.
To be fair, I could be wrong, and maybe this is going to be a ploy, and they actually attacked this group of people. But I don't know. I actually think he's pretty genuine, and that's what scares me. Oh, the desert's such a harsh place.
And so, normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done. I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes scattered around Sumeru were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target, in effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind, actually. It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the Academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the Academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream. But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life.
No, sounds like too much like a win-win.
We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out Mora left and right to get their hands on it.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough Mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
No. No.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here.
One moment. It won't come back to bite the people here. The face of a liar. I probably shouldn't be moving myself around, but I'm just saying that's bullshit.
These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
Until you bring danger onto their fucking doorstep because you're seeking the danger.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life.
Bitch.
So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremites are interested in buying.
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you want out so bad, have it your way.
Oh, no.
What was that?
No. I knew this was gonna happen, but no.
No. Kaem was it. How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaem drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
Well, you're a bitch. You're just a bitch. Okay. Ah. I feel the power of Hydro wanting to be freed, but then also I almost said some choice violent words, and I'm gonna go back
You sold weapons to
his enemy knowing this would happen.
He took you in when you had nowhere to turn. You owe him your life. Why would you do this?
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
Because he's just fucking soulless.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back. Let's just say there was a good reason they had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, all I could think about was saving as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone for my sins. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it. In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children. And now, you know the full account of my crimes.
Baby cries. Oh, God.
I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place.
Yeah, so the people we're after, he's also after, and he's about to go full fucking ballistic, and oh, he could get himself killed, and then they'll be alone. Okay.
This confession is for the kids to read too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family. Back then, I failed to see this through to the end.
Oh, no.
But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez. If this is true...
He's after the same target as us.
And he's out for revenge.
He's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Nodcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now.
Yeah.
If I'm right, This doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
And the kids should
I
hear
can't just
from
let him get
not
rid
this
of our
letter.
target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
So where do we go to find him?
Oh?
You got something?
Yeah, what's up, Yelan?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
He's gonna ambush the targets when he comes to get the goods.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them.
Yeah,
so our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Okay. Urgency, we gotta go. Yeah, that's fucking guilt for sure. Survivor's guilt, even. Like, it's just a bunch of feelings together, but you need to explain yourself.
Ashvapati. It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade, at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed. All I had to do was pose as your point of contact. And fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while.
Yeah.
The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
He may have
Unless,
set
of
some
course,
stuff up.
someone deliberately left a trail of clues, leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me
Oh no, he
in
wants
too?
you dead. Oh no,
No.
death.
The authorities can have your men. But you're mine.
Is that for Tui Tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever.
This is about to be really bad.
Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you
That
all
is
these
not
years.
what this is about at all.
But it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you?
Oh, he so is. He's
After
ready to die
Kayamwazet
for
took
it.
you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontanian.
You're an asshole. That's all you
You think
are. You can
everyone
put
is as
clothes
much of a
from a different
lowlife
nation
as
on,
you?
but that is what you
A
are.
lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Oh, you're worse than a lowlife.
Are
You're right
you
about that.
done? Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
Oh, no, no, no.
What the? Are you crazy? If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here alive
He doesn't
either.
care about that.
Yes, that's the plan. It's high time both of us paid the price for our sins.
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
He's not gonna remove that even if you did, P.O.
Hold it right there, all of you. Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to go around, too.
Okay.
The Maison Gardiennage.
You got here sooner than I expected.
Yeah, that's still coming for us.
What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Fontainian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
Stubborn fool.
That you have the kids waiting for you. And not just that, I will fucking go and talk to Risley myself and tell him, yeah, these ones, you need to make these ones work. They really need to learn some things.
I don't deserve them. I have to atone for the things I've done.
Whether or not you believe you deserve them, they want you. They don't want you suddenly gone. Explain what you've done to them yourself and let them decide whether or not they want you in their life.
What is it you feel you need to atone for?
Weapons
research?
Yeah, it sucks that you fell into a crowd that proceeded to sell all of these things. They used your ambition. It's fucked up, and yes, technically you were a part of it, but you... Okay. Hey, I'll let
You're
them talk.
from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with.
Yes, because we don't need fucking murder weapons 24/7. This is the one thing I will fucking hound you on. There's no need for every single thing out there in the world to be something that could fucking level a city, cause mass destruction. It doesn't have to be that way.
Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part.
This could also be reflecting on how instead of continuing to make toys for the children, he decided to buy into following his dreams and making the big murder weapon, but
me?
Yeah.
I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had.
Now you're their only home too, though.
That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks.
Yeah.
They might be harmless fun in
But
this
they
day and
started out
age,
as weapons.
but they started out as weapons too,
They
you
still
know.
could be if misused.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place.
Only then did we have
Only
the
then
luxury.
did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still
We
can.
promised to bring
Relax.
you back.
Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
Oh, okay. This bitch is back. I knew he would come back. Yehoda? I know those little robots. Yes. Oh my god, it's Yehoda and I know. Yes. Eat shit! You have the legion! You have the squad! Oh. Yeah. Oh. That smile. I'm sorry. Okay, now back to serious matters.
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
You just walk faster. Okay. Oh, let's go. Look at the water. It's time to use the real ballistas. Let's create some fireworks. There you go. All planning. We're doing this.
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intercept! On my signal!
Let's go!
Fire!
Yeah, your plan's not going the way you think it will. I love how we all were just killing the blast though. Yeah! I'm sorry.
Huh? A fireworks show?
Oh.
Huh.
The music. Badass.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show?
No. I love that you're recording it. I love you guys. Why am I tearing up? So smug about the outcome.
No funny business! I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so beautiful.
I put it together very quick. I even said it before actually really meaning it, but yeah, it's time for some fireworks.
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation. I know I'm guilty. Just not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much. Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
Make them actually have to sit in it.
Guess you're right.
It doesn't always feel like that, but... Okay, there's no way there's not a little tiny part 4. You can't just end it like that. Come on. Yes! This is definitely the final act. But oh my god. I don't know what made me want to tear up, but it was there. I felt the tears welling. And, you know, I just got lucky and it did not lead to me crying.
What do you think they did with Ashvapati in the end? Let's go ask them for an update.
Let's go see what they could have done. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, he was a part of it. But would we be able to really get him on crimes of like intending. This would definitely be negligence and probably something else. There's definitely things he probably could get caught for, but it's honestly up to our friends in the legal system to truly decide what fate he's going to get at the end here.
Great! Everyone's in one place!
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now. The Voynich Guild won't be responsible for any disputes remaining after this meeting.
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective.
Yeah, we got that
I'm
done.
happy to let the Fontaine authorities process the culprits from here on.
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody to proceed with the case files. As for you...
Hey, let her speak first.
Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
That's a good thing to
Then
use.
what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain
Oh.
signboard in Nasha Town.
Is that an official confession, officer?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati.
He stays here.
And in return, you don't seek
Don't
damages for
charge
the
me
signboard.
for the signboard.
Sound fair?
Deal.
There you go.
Huh. That went surprisingly smoothly. Paimon figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
It could have been
Uncle
in theory,
Ashvapati.
but...
We...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done.
Yeah, see?
Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
I...
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently. The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself.
Yes, sensibly.
It was
and
failing to use that knowledge
fail-safe.
sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Oh, fuck.
I...
Gosh, they use this fucking OST so well, and I don't... Oh. God, I shouldn't be so sensitive to this shit, man.
Children, from now on, I will protect you with my life.
Traveler, Yelan, on behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
I have plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well. See ya.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation.
I mean, it's time for you to...
Are you really gonna let me get away with that?
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true. I actually consider the desert my home too, so I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild.
Yeah.
Not after all the rules you broke.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offers a glimpse of a different way of life. Maybe there really is hope for peace in the desert. The Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end?
Oh, Dory.
Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
I'm flattered, really. But that was a lifetime ago. I'm sure the sandstorms will have buried any last trace of that oasis by now. Sure, we could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Where there's Mora, there's always a way. Hello, my dear customer.
The music
Why don't you
cut when
discuss your
Dory
needs with
comes
me?
in.
If you can dream it, you can buy it.
So Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch.
Oh yeah, no, she's definitely all
Sure
for giving
can.
people a better life. Even with her...
Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the
Oh my God.
renowned mage.
You know, Dory, I was
Alice
about to give you
herself.
credit. I mean, I can
Simply
still give you
plant
some
it in the
credit,
ground,
but...
and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
What the?
Huh. Looks genuine to me.
I'd believe it, honestly.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Non-Cry Trade Expo. Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole. Still, surely a treasure like this must cost the world. As much as I'd love to buy it, I don't think I'm the kind of clientele you're looking for.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted
Whatever
on setting the
keeps
price
the kids
herself.
happy.
And she priced it
Oh,
as
it was so
whatever
specific.
keeps the kids happy.
Oh, Alex.
Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a
Oh yeah,
mage
don't
over.
do that. That's life or death
Whatever
right there.
keeps the kids happy? So what is that in Mora?
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work.
Depending on
I
how
think
much
that would
they
keep the kids
sold, this
very
could,
happy indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
could be very cheap for Dory.
Deal.
But they might also...
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
Oh my God, look at all of them. I'm sorry, also look at Anefa and Yehoda. Aino's already halfway down the stairs. She is so smug. Oh, I'm sorry. You never know what to expect with Dory.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
Oh, I bet. That was lovely. And I actually honestly think that there's possibly more dialogue if once we complete all of these guys here. Yehoda! Who's she spying on? Anefa? Why are you watching how this is going? Okay, no, you're scared of Beto. You're scared of Navia.
It's her, the boss of the Spina di Rosula.
Huh?
Oh, she was not quiet.
Oh, things are about to kick off.
Or no?
What are you worried about, Yehoda?
Do you think some big brawl's about to happen?
You see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own
I mean, yeah, in a way she did.
Oh,
You're
we
right.
don't want to get
You're
on
there
her
for
bad
that.
side. An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know to steer clear.
Yes, yes.
I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the two of them, if you catch my drift.
So on the
I
opposite
kept
end.
their booths far apart. Looks like they wound up meeting in the end, though.
Unfortunate, Yehoda. They needed
You don't think they're butting heads already, do you? What am I gonna do?
Don't worry. No catastrophic duel to the death is gonna happen. Let me handle this.
Hey guys! What's up?
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon.
Partner?
Yeah.
Can't go far in my line of work without
Oh.
hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. Thought I'd make some friends since the opportunity's presenting itself. Plus, now that the travelers arrived, I wonder if these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for a drink.
What's the Traveler got to do with that?
Sorry,
You're
Yehoda. They
too
know
kind,
us. We're
Miss
best
Beta.
friends.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo, and seeing as you're all big shots where you come from, she was worried you might, butt heads.
Yeah, she's a little
Is
scared.
that so? Well, I think you can put her at ease.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Well, you heard it there, Yehoda.
There you
We're all
have it.
good.
Nothing to worry about.
These people are your friends. How is that even possible?
Well, they don't call me the Traveler for nothing. I have a nice long list of people on my side. I wonder if there's any more interactions like that.
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys at some point.
Yeah, some point.
Bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it.
Your point being?
Come on, you know, be a little nicer to her.
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return the favor.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it.
Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
The seat closest
This
to the
seat
hallway?
provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen.
Oh, she just
It
gets
is also
priority on
free
the
from
sweets.
window glare and sits at optimal proximity to the teapot. By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable dessert sampling experience.
Is this your idea of a fair trade?
Hey, honestly, it sounds like a great
Are you
treat.
kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider. What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all,
Technical support.
could you
Okay.
possibly lend me some technical support? Please?
Technical support?
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something.
Something.
As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan.
Let me
The
think.
you-know-what.
If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Never instead of trying to deal with it yourself?
Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, it was somehow kind of my fault to begin with, I'd probably be better off solving it myself on the DL.
So what happened, Yehoda? And why didn't you call me? I wasn't gonna rat you out to Never.
Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. There's a whole bunch of people here who aren't happy with the booth situation. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly, but if Apparently, they at least have the guts to harass 3 kids outside the confines of the expo.
Oh, so yeah, they were just
The problem
complete
is,
scumbags.
I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the expo, so the whole thing would kind of be hard to explain to Neff. Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yehuda, you sure know how to make life harder for yourself.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't. Oh my god, that was great. I'm sorry I clicked out of everything for that. I know. Do you think you could help me hold out, please? Just I'll sneak in some. I'll sneak you some treats. Don't tell Anefa.
Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
Clink Clank
Agreed.
Crisis Control?
This option meets Yehoda's requirement for an expo-wide intimidation strategy.
A Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch. What's that?
Yeah, what does it do?
This little guy right here. I made it recently after
Oh,
getting myself
yes,
into a
that's what
really
summons the
sticky
Legion.
situation.
Okay, all this lines up.
To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Notcry that you won't be able to handle.
Really? So what actually happens when you activate
She's
it?
so excited.
You'll find out if it comes to it. But I'm only letting you use it once, so you better save it for when you really need it.
Okay,
It comes in handy, don't
cool.
worry.
I'll take your word for it.
Look at all this setup that happened while I was too busy running around doing the actual story. I am gonna talk to one of them, but I'm assuming if there is dialogue, it's only after I complete all the event stuff. I might not. Here in this moment. I'm just trying to see if I think that's everything I can run into. I could always be wrong, trust me. I later watch these things being played by other people, and I find out if I missed stuff real quick. Because, yeah, no. I think, with that being said then, I will be calling it here. It has been very fun. This quest, like, absolutely. Oh, there's still more anecdotes? Wait. Oh, I need to stop. But I want to capture them all. Okay, so I do need to talk to him, and then this is all the ones I've talked to. So I still can talk to... No, I completed Dory's. There's an Act 2. I just need to talk to them in general. And then a lot of them have an Act 2. I am gonna hold it. And then I'm gonna be working to get my free Yehoda. But, okay. Again, with that being said, everybody, let me know your thoughts. This quest was very, like, fun, given just the cast of characters that they brought in. And it was really fun also getting to see another person work with Yelan. Because, again, it was more of a, back when she was, you know, released, a situation of, like, life or death that had her, you know, working with mainly, the people she was mainly agreeing to work with and, you know, actually had conversations with was us, Yanfei, and then Xiao. And even then, you know, when things were getting rough and some past experiences were being brought up, it did get heated, but just seeing, like, the sense of respect that grew from the situation, is is great. And so to have Chevris, like both of them with their own reasons for why they want to run things the way they do, and just their own different backgrounds with Reef even, just coming together, like, yeah, they were butting heads, but by the, like, middle of it, you suddenly see they're on the same page. They're like, they're just straight up, they're like, yeah, this is my strength, so, I'm trusting you, you can handle this, and it's just all playing by what they're better at, too. And it was really fun. Beto, working with the kids is really nice. Navia coming in to calm them down and not have them act rashly, like maybe like trying to say, you have to bring us, we want to go and be there and see our uncle, we want to ask our uncle these things, and instead telling them like, hey, don't worry, I will assure you that they will bring him back to you safe, and all of these things. So just everyone had their own little role, even Clarand, even if it was simply just to be there and now have Navia teasing her about being her bodyguard and the fact that she called her boss. But it was fun. Poor Yehoda was stressing out the whole time, but she was badass. She's always been. Nefer is as smug as always. I don't think you could ever remove that from her. And yeah, it was an emotional, fun tale, and I'm so happy I made sure to play it. I will hopefully get to everything. I'm pretty sure I will, but that will have to happen on my own time, or my own time stream-wise. I don't know. We'll find out. I have a day in 5 hours, so limited options here, everybody. But till then, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.